when it's dark, evening to evening, when it's dark, because the sun go down, it still could be light. But when it's dark, give it to you again. And it came to pass that when the gates of Jerusalem began to be dark before the Sabbath, I commanded that the gates should be shut, and charged that they should not be opened till after the Sabbath. So the gates could not be opened until after the Sabbath. Before it was dark, the evening, when the 6th day is ending and the 7th day is beginning, when it's dark. And some of my servants set I at the gates, that there should no burden be brought in on the Sabbath day. He set his servants there so they couldn't bring what they were bringing, buying and selling. They couldn't do that no more on the Sabbath day. So the merchants and the sellers of all kind of ware lodged without Jerusalem once or twice. They came once, they came again. Then I testified against them and said unto them, why lodge ye about the wall? Why you standing out here, about the wall? If you do so again, I will lay hands on you. So if you do it again, I'm gonna lay hands on you. That don't sound like a brother. So you do it again, I'm gonna lay my hands on you. I'm gonna lay hands on you. From that time forth came they no more on the Sabbath. And I commanded the Levites that they should cleanse themselves, and that they should come and keep the gates to sanctify the Sabbath day. Remember me, O my power, concerning this also, and spare me according to the greatness of thy mercy. It goes on to say, in those days also saw I Jews that had married wives of Ashdod, of Ammon, and of Moab, and married these other nations. And their children spake half in the speech of Ashdod, and could not speak in the Jews' language. They couldn't speak Hebrew, but according to the language of each people that these men had married. They had married into. They spoke their language and not Hebrew. And I contended with them and cursed them and smote certain of them and plucked off their hair and made them swear by the Most High, saying, ye shall not give your daughters unto their sons, nor take their daughters unto your sons, or for yourselves. Did not Solomon king of Israel sin by these things? Yet among many nations was there no king like him, who was beloved of his power. And the Most High made him king over all Israel. Nevertheless, even him did outlandish women cause to sin. See? These Gentile women caused King Solomon to sin with all the knowledge, wisdom, and understanding that he had in his older age. He made temples and went in there and worshiped with them. And the Most High split the kingdom because of that. Shall we then hearken unto you to do all this great evil, to transgress against our power and marrying strange wives? Interracial marriage is right here telling you it's not right. The Most High gave every man his woman. And one of the sons of Joadah, the son of Elishib, the high priest, was son-in-law to Sanballat, the Horonite. Therefore I chased him from me, chased him away from me. Remember them, O my power, because they have defiled the priesthood and the covenant of the priesthood and of the Levites. Thus cleansed I them from all strangers, and appointed the wards of the priests and the Levites, every one in his business, and for the wood offering at times appointed, and for the first fruits. Remember me, O my power, for good. Remember for the good that I've done. That's sad. It tell you in the Apocrypha, same thing. But Nehemiah and Ezra rolled together, It tell you, go to 1st Ezra, 8th chapter, in verse 69. 1st Ezra 8 and 69. It said, the nation of Israel, the princes the priests and Levites, have not put away from them the strange people of the land, nor the pollutions of the Gentiles, to wit, or the Canaanites, these are so-called Africans, Hamites, Hittites, Perizzites, Jebusites, and the Moabites. Here we go with the Moabites. Indigenous so-called Chinese, Egyptians, most so-called Africans, and Edomites, so-called Caucasian people. For both they and their sons have married with their daughters, and the holy seed is mixed with the strange people of the land. That's why they still call people that's different nations mixed. You see, the holy seed, which is the children of Israel, had mixed with the strange people of the land. And from the beginning of this matter, the rulers and the great men have been partakers of this iniquity, of this wickedness, of this sins. And as soon as I had heard these things, I rent my clothes, Ezra rent his clothes and the holy garment, and pulled off the hair from off my head and beard, and sat me down, and sad and very heavy. See? Look at 2 Ezra 9 and 7. So Ezra arose up and said unto them, Ye have transgressed the law in marrying strange wives, thereby to increase the sins of Israel. Let's go right along with what we read in Nehemiah 13th chapter. And now by confessing, give glory unto the Most High power of our fathers, and do his will. Listen what it says. Give glory to the Most High power of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, and do his will. And separate yourselves from the heathen of the land, and from the strange women. What did they do? Right to the point. Because verse 30 says, And they gave their hands to put away their wives, and to offer rams to make reconciliations for their errors or their sins. What did they do? Verse 36. All these had taken strange wives, and they put them away with their children. So they all had taken these strange wives. I'm not going through all these names. You can go through it yourself. But they all had taken these strange wives. They put them away with their children. They got rid of their wives of these other nations and the children. Put them away, divorced them. So let's continue. Go to Psalms. Book of Psalms. The 92nd chapter. Psalm 92 and 1. It says, It is a good thing to give thanks unto the Most High, power of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, and to sing praises unto thy name, O Most High. See? It's a good thing to give thanks unto the Most High for everything, and to sing praises unto thy name, O Most High. Oh, yes. Psalm 147 and 1. Praise ye the Most High, for it is good to sing praises unto our power, for it is pleasant, and praise is comely, is beautiful. That's right. Another one, Psalms 149. Praise ye the Most High, sing unto the Most High a new song. And it's praise in the congregation of saints who are the children of Israel. We read verse 14 of Psalms 148. He also exalted the horn, which is the power of his people, the praise of all his saints. Who are they? Even of the children of Israel. Who are we? A people near unto the Most High. Praise ye the Most High. Psalms 149 and 1. Praise ye the Most High, sing unto the Most High a new song. It's a new song, and it's praise in the congregation of saints. It's a new song will be sung to the Most High in the congregation of saints, the 12 tribes of Israel. Let Israel rejoice in him that made him. Let the children of Zion be joyful in their king. Let them praise his name in the dance. Dance and praise in the Most High. Let them sing praises unto him with the timbrel and harp, music. It says, for the Most High taketh pleasure in his people. He will beautify their meat with salvation. Let the saints be joyful in glory. Let them sing aloud upon their beds. Let the high praises of the Most High be in their mouth and a two-edged sword in their hand. So let the high praises of the Most High be in their mouth and a two-edged sword in their hand. Why? To execute vengeance upon the heathen and punishments upon the people. To bind their kings with chains and their nobles with fetters of iron. To execute upon them the judgment written. This honor have all his saints. Praise ye the Most High. So that's the judgment written. To execute vengeance upon the heathen and punishments upon the people. To bind their kings with chains and their nobles with fetters of iron. To execute upon them the judgment written. This honor have all his saints. Praise ye the Most High. So that's a new song that's going to be sung. Y'all ready for that song? It is written, it shall come to pass. Look at Isaiah 56. Isaiah the 56th chapter. Verse 1. Thus said the Most High, keep ye judgment and do justice, for my salvation is near to come, and my righteousness to be revealed. Blessed is the man that doeth this, and the Son of Man that layeth hold on it, that keepeth the Sabbath from polluting it, and keepeth his hand from doing any evil. So that's you want to be blessed. It starts with keeping the Most High's law, statutes, commandments. I mean, he's really serious about the Sabbath. He said, this is my holy day, my day. Look at Isaiah 58 and 13. If thou turn away thy foot from the Sabbath, from doing thy pleasure on my holy day, hear that? He said, doing your pleasure on his holy day, and call the Sabbath a delight, the holy of the Most High, honorable, and shall honor him, not doing thine own ways, nor finding thine own pleasure, nor speaking thine own words. See, it's supposed to be about him. It's so much, you're so used to talking about yourself or your own situation and this, that, and the third. It's about him. Just give him this day. That's why I like to teach mostly all the whole day. Just being the word. So you ain't got to hear everybody's complaints and problems and this, that, and the third. Give it to the Most High. Learn to honor him on his holy day. Not your holy day, but his holy day. It's about him. And when you do this, I mean, look, you want to be blessed, you want things to work out for you, then you got to do what he say do. It's real, it's not hard. It's just, if you haven't been doing it, you got to learn to do it. When it's over, still, stay in the spirit. Continue. Study. Go over what you have learned. Look at Numbers 23 and 19. The Most High, Numbers 23 and 19. The Most High, wow, Mashiach Yahushua, is not a man. First and foremost, he's a man that he should lie. Neither the Son of Man, Mashiach Yahushua, that he should repent. Has he said, and shall he not do it? Or has he spoken, and shall he not make it good? See? Behold, I have received command to bless, and he have blessed, and I cannot reverse it. Yeah, thinking they're going to do something to Israel. Hey. Even the wicked, the devils tremble at the Most High. Going back to Isaiah 58 and 13. If thou turn away thy foot from the Sabbath, from doing thy pleasure on my holy day. Hear this? Doing whatever you like to do on his holy day. Today is a day of Sabbath. So therefore, it should be concentrating on what the word says. What about his holy day. Not our own lives, not what we're dealing with, whatever. Give him this day. That's why I like to be in his word and stay in the word and stay focused on the Most High for 24 hours. Focus on his word for 24 hours. Whether you're in his word or you meditating on it. And what it says and how you relate to how this world is to what was written in the past, the present, and future. Nothing new under the sun. And the Most High is a man that he should not change. He said he ain't gonna lie. So he's telling you how, and all the solutions are right here. It's like a formula. You know, you have a math problem, you got a formula, how to figure it out. You have you cook, you got a recipe. You know, every time you make this certain thing is gonna turn out. Everybody loves it because you know what to put in it to make it right. That's the same with the word. It's a formula. But if you don't have the formula, you don't operate in with the formula that works, then hey, you're gonna have the wrong answer all the time. Why you said, hey, not doing your own pleasure. What's on your mind? Every Sabbath you bringing forth what's on your mind? No. What's on the mind of the Most High? How do we know? We read this Bible. Precept upon precept, precept upon precept, line upon line upon line, here a little and there a little. If you get understanding to his precepts. So what he's saying. Isaiah 58:13, if thou turn away thy foot from the Sabbath, from doing thy pleasure, that's whatever you like to do on my holy day. It's his holy day, not yours, not mine, not anyone's, but his, Most High's, and call the Sabbath a delight. The holy of the Most High. Y'all gotta hear this. The holy of the Most High, not you, not us, not we. Honorable, and shall honor him. Hear that? Honor him. Not doing thine own ways. So the things you've been doing every day, you don't do the same thing on the Sabbath. Not doing your own ways, nor finding thine own pleasure. Having sex on the Sabbath. I took you to Wisdom of Solomon, the 7th chapter, read. It tell you how he came through the pleasure of sleep. Like you slept with her, you slept with him. We say the same thing because we got the zeal of the Most High. And those of the world when we was in the world, but not according to knowledge. Now we had the knowledge we know. That's what he said. Not doing thine own pleasure. It says, nor speaking thine own words. Not speaking the things that belong, concerning you. This a day, and this is sad because you really can't see it. So the only way you're going to do it is to be, sometimes you got to be alone. Or you got to be with those that are hearers of the word, that want to hear the word and go over the word and review the word from evening to evening, from dark to dark. And if you do this, it said, then, verse 14, then shalt thou delight thyself in the Most High, and I will cause thee to ride upon the high places of the earth, and feed thee with the heritage of Jacob thy father, for the mouth of the Most High has spoken it. And the Most High just showed you the Most High said he ain't a man that he should lie. So he said, this is what he gonna do. Then you believe it. You better have faith to believe it, because the only way we're gonna make it is have faith in the Most High. Now, Isaiah. Now I'm going to say that for last. Let's go to Jeremiah. Jeremiah 17. Jeremiah 17. Let's read verse 21. Jeremiah 17 to 21. Thus said the Most High, power of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, Jacob being the forefather of the 12 tribes of Israel. Take heed to yourselves. Pay attention to yourselves. Examine yourself. And bear no burden on the Sabbath day, nor bring it in by the gates of Jerusalem. Neither carry forth a burden out of your houses on the Sabbath day. Neither do ye any work, but hallow ye the Sabbath day, as I commanded your fathers. See? But they obeyed not, neither inclined their ear, but made their neck stiff, that they might not hear, nor receive instruction. See? Wicked Israelites didn't want to follow what's right. And it shall come to pass, if ye diligently hearken unto me, said the Most High, to bring in no burden through the gates of this city on the Sabbath day, but hallow the Sabbath day, to do no work therein. See? You're supposed to be working on the Sabbath. Then shall there enter into the gates of this city kings and princes sitting upon the throne of David, riding in chariots and on horses, they and their princes and the men of Judah and the inhabitants of Jerusalem. And this city shall remain forever. And they shall come from the cities of Judah and from the places about Jerusalem and from the land of Benjamin and from the plain and from the mountains and from the south, bringing burnt offerings and sacrifices and meat offerings and incense, and bringing sacrifices of praise unto the house of the Most High. But if you would not hearken, which we didn't, unto me to hallow the Sabbath day, and not to bear a burden, even entering in at the gates of Jerusalem on the Sabbath day, then will I kindle a fire in the gates thereof, and it shall devour the palaces of Jerusalem, and it shall not be quenched. So he told us he's going to do this. And he done it. We read how the Edomites burned down our temples. Straight up. When the Chaldeans came to take us into captivity. Burn it down. He did it. He said he's going to do it. He do it. He did it. And some still buying and selling on the Sabbath day. Say the Most High know my heart. And the thing about it, when you start doing it, you start doing things that's contrary to the law of the Most High. You're not supposed to be, drinking, especially not getting high, or, drinking and so forth, because you're not in your right mind. That's why even Esau called liquor and wine spirits. You can't tell me you sit down and you're going to drink as you would drink, and then you're going to open up this Bible and you be in the right mindset. No. You can't prove that. But you tell you drunk in moderation. That's outside from this. Your whole mind got to be geared toward being focused on this word. To be able to receive the Spirit of the Most High and the blessings from the Most High. Because you're clear. Your mind is clear. Trust me. Believe what I'm saying. Certain things we didn't do. We just didn't do. We were showed a way to be able to please the Most High. And there's no way that you can just justify whatever you want to do, and look at Ecclesiasticus 31 in the Apocrypha. And I want you to read verse 25 first. It says, show not thy valiantness in wine. You know how people, they call it liquor courage? It says, show not thy valiancy, you so powerful in wine when you're drinking. For wine has destroyed many. You hear that? The furnace proveth the edge by dipping. So does wine the hearts of the proud by drunkenness. See? When they drink, they're a certain type of person. That's why he said, when you dip that sword in that fire, or that piece of metal in the fire to shape it, it's being made hard. That's why it says, the furnace proveth the edge by dipping into that fire. So does wine the hearts of the proud by drunkenness. You drink, that's what they call it, you get liquor courage. Wine is as good as life for a man. See, wine is as good as life for a man if it be drunk moderately. See? If it be drunk moderately. What life is then to a man that is without wine? For it was made to make men glad. It was made to make men happy. If it's drank moderately, you know, not to the point of excess or being drunk. Say, wine measurably drunk and in season bringeth gladness of the heart and cheerfulness of the mind. This is what you're supposed to be drinking to get to be happy. Not drinking us. You drink, next thing you know, you a brawler. You like it says, show not your valiancy in wine in verse 25. You drink to be happy, to get a better spirit. Wine measurably drunk. That means moderately drunk, measurably drunk. So you ain't up in excess. And in season bringeth gladness of the heart and cheerfulness of the mind. But wine drunken with excess, as I was saying, maketh bitterness of the mind, with brawling and quarreling, arguing and fighting and disasters. But it's not drunk moderately. Drunkenness increases the rage of a fool till he offend. He gonna offend. He's drunk all the time. He gonna offend someone. And what he's saying? It diminishes strength and maketh wounds. Maketh wounds. You hurt someone, or you might even end up hurting someone, actually physically hurting someone. Rebuke not thy neighbor at the wine. So he said, don't be trying to go in here and counsel somebody at the wine. You drinking, you're supposed to be trying to open up this Bible and counsel somebody. That's what's that rebuke, trying to show somebody they're wrong. Rebuke not thy neighbor at the wine, and despise him not in his mirth, his gladness. Give him no despiteful words, and press not upon him with urging him to drink. You know he don't need to drink. You know what happens when he drinks. Don't urge him to drink. And don't urge if you already a drinker. Don't be urging somebody to drink, and then they already happy. They don't reach there. Don't continue to urge them to be like you, a drunk, or to keep on doing it. You know. That's why it's got to be like he said. Verse 27. Wine is as good as life to a man, if it be drunk moderately. So you got to be drunk moderately. You can't not with excess, or else you're gonna end up following the same thing that we see. And it tells you also in verse Ecclesiastes 32 and 17. It says, a sinful man will not be reproved. You can't tell him what to do, but find an excuse according to his will. You're going to find an excuse according to his will. Going to find a way to prove that it's all right to be drunk or high and do these scriptures and do whatever. Been there for years. For years, y'all. This ain't nothing new. Ain't nothing new under the sun. Been there, seen it for years. And you always end up in disasters. It's not, it don't end up positive. It always end up wrong. Like I say, offend and all of that. You don't have to worry, apologize, but dang, man, look what you did, man. Look at this. Go to Amos, the 8th chapter. Amos, the 8th chapter. Amos, the 8th chapter. And we're going to start at verse 4. Hear this, O ye that swallow up the needy, even to make the poor of the land to fail. And we know that's in our land right here. Saying, when will the new moon be gone, that we may sell corn, and the Sabbath, that we may set forth wheat, making the ephah small and the shekel great, and falsifying the balances by deceit? Ain't that what's happening? Think about it. Everybody was following the Sabbath. This place be shut down. But you had a wicked that said, hey, when will this Sabbath day be over? And the new moon, when is it going to be over? That we may sell and we might buy their goods. That's what they're saying. That we may buy the poor for silver and the needy for a pair of shoes, yeah, and sell the refuse of the wheat. See, the Most High has sworn by the excellency of Jacob, surely I will never forget any of their works. See, shall not the land tremble for this, and every one mourn that dwelleth therein? And it shall rise up wholly as a flood, and it shall be cast out and drowned as the flood of Egypt. Man. So these are things that the Most High says he's going to do. And you have those that they can't wait till the Sabbath be over so they can go and do what they need to do in their everyday life. Instead of giving the Most High his day, you can't wait. You just, oh man, the Sabbath. Some of you probably hate the Sabbath coming in because you know you got to honor the Most High. You can't do what you want to do. You want to do everything that you normally do every day. You can't do that. You got to change. You got to become that new creature. You got to be born again. You got to go into this word and study about the Most High. Go over this. Isaiah 66 and 22. For as the new moon, as the new heavens and the new earth, which I will make, there's a new heaven and a new earth that the Most High gonna make, shall remain before me, said the Most High, so shall your seed and your name remain. See? The righteous seed. And those of our children, as you say, that we're going to have, those that have not blasphemed the Holy Spirit in this life and the life previous to now. Because blaspheming the Holy Spirit is unforgivable, brothers and sisters. in this world and the world to come. You understand? So those children are not coming back. It's blasphemy of the Holy Spirit is unforgivable in this world and the world to come. That's what my Shaka have said. So don't believe the hype. All this are going to be saved. All is a certain number. And we know that certain number is 1/3 of the 12 tribes of Israel. Listen at this. Isaiah 60 and 21. Thy people, the Most High's people, the 12 tribes of Israel thy people also shall be all righteous. They shall inherit the land forever. The branch of my planting, the branch of the Most High's planting, the work of my hands, that I may be glorified. See? He's going to do this that he may be glorified. Not man. Saying, come here with me. Everybody need to come here to the land of Israel. The land of Israel is polluted right now. You can visit, but to live there and just say you're made to the kingdom, no. Has this happened? A little one shall become 1,000. Has that happened? No. That's in the kingdom. A little one shall become 1,000, and a small one a strong nation. I, the Most High, will hasten it in his time. In his time, he gonna do this. So go back to 66, Isaiah 66 and 22. For as the new heavens and the new earth, which I will make, shall remain before me, said the Most High, so shall your seed and your name remain. And we have 1,000 children, a strong nation. And it shall come to pass that from one new moon to another, and from one Sabbath to another, shall all flesh come to worship before me, said the Most High. From one new moon to another, that's the first day of every month, we're going to come to worship before the Most High and have a feast. Because the feast is the feast of the new moon, which we were in from last night to this night, this evening, from evening to evening. It says from one Sabbath to another, one 7th-day Sabbath to another, and all the feast days, shall all flesh come to worship before me, said the Most High. And they shall go forth and look upon the carcasses of the men that have trespassed against me. So they going to be in the kingdom? No. We're going to see the carcasses of these men that have trespassed, sinned against the Most High. For their worms shall not die, neither shall their fire be quenched. And they shall be a whoring unto all flesh, going to be a hating to all flesh. Going to hate to see this. Ugh. We'll have a good time though. But it's going to remind you, that's going to keep you humble. Because you're going to see them burning. And you're going to see the worms eating them up. Ugh. Just think about it, it's like, ugh. Yuck. So I'm going to close it right there, and we can open up the call at this time before they shut us down.
Conversation mode is on. Everyone can now be heard.
Shabath Shalom. Might be Shabath. Might be over some places where you are. Y'all all right? All right. Shabath Shalom. Kingdom is prepared for us. Yeah.
Hello?
Yes.
I have a question.
Mm-hmm.
Will you be doing the Pentecost on the phone?
Yeah, I plan to.
On the 29th or on the 3rd?
The second day of the week.